is that, we had another life a long time ago. We had physical life. We all transitioned into pure energy, but this was thousands of years ago. And so we all traveled the galaxies forever and just saw everything, observed everything, looked at different, races and things like that, and it was just cool. And then we got bored with that, and we said, you know what? We're tired of not being able to have children, being able to hug someone, to, have love from someone and physical love from someone. So the majority of the souls said, yeah, that's cool. We'd like to do that. We'd like to be able to touch it and have that sensation again. And the lesser amount of people said, no, we don't want that. We'll be susceptible to pain, old age, infirmity, limited to whatever the physical body can do, and we don't want to have any part of that. So that's where the quote-unquote war between heaven and hell kind of happened. So in the end, it was Ariel who basically disarmed Lucifer's son, and it was Michael who disarmed Lucifer. And God told him, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. You're never going to be able to take physical form, and you're also going to live in darkness. And they were cool with that at first. But then, thousands of years of the dark, they start, it's like putting a person in a cell, holding cell, and they start thinking more and more about what happened to them, why they're here, and the anger, frustration, resentment starts building up over time. And that's what makes them so bound and determined to wiggle their way into the physical world and get rid of as many of us, cause as much pain as they possibly can.
Understood. Let's go back to these negative earthbound spirits. Can you force them to cross over?
A lot of times I have to, because, normally the spirits that are earthbound, it's like, hey, just sit down, we'll talk to them. And say, you really need to move on, you don't have to worry about being, that God's going to condemn you for this, that, or the other thing. I said, yeah, you sinned. Okay, there are certain things you're going to have to atone for, but you know what? Suck it up and atone for it and move forward. And most of them will understand it and reluctantly agree, but a few of them, want to fight me tooth and nail. You can't make me, there's nothing you can do to make me, and I'm not going.
Brigham City, heading to Clearfield. Heading home. That's what's going on. If you can hear me. While listening to a podcast about gas.
You sounded really good. You don't want to go. So I had to make the right go. But you know what? Listen, how did you do this?
Rob Solo.
Because of what's inside me, because Arrow's inside me, all she has to do is come forward. And they know who she is and what she is. And they really know.
You're watching me drive in Utah from Brigham City to Clearfield. Heading south.
Let's talk about ghost hunters. Have you been called about someone that has picked up an attachment?
In my car.
It happened. Kirkham had the attachment. She was out
While listening to a podcast.
And she, unfortunately, some of these people do not
I'm
do
in
prepare themselves
Utah.
for whether they're ghost hunting. And I think
If you guys are
all I
wondering.
need is a recorder, digital camera, and I'll do this, and I'm good to go. But, you have to say a prayer of protection. You have to protect yourself. Any way that you can, I don't care whether it's doing a white light, force field around yourself, whether it's asking for God's protection, whatever. You have to do that before you even go. And, when you get in a hurry or you don't even think about it, it's like, I've been doing it for years, and I've never run into anything bad. And I'm like, oh, right,
6 a.m. Wow.
Demon Seekers is, I'm actually looking at 4 books right now. Demon Seer is the other book, and it's based on what I do and my life as a demon seer. Some people call them demonologists, but demon seer, and how I handle that, and some of the things that happened to me during that time, and how I came to do that. And you can find my books on Amazon.com, and just put in June Lundgren, and all the books that I have some in there that I have some of my stories in another one on Sammy Sands books. But most of them are my own. And you can go to my website, mysticconnections.org, or my other website is demonseekersbooks.com. And if you have a negative problem, you can go to my website or my group called Ghosts and Girls Paranormal .com, and we specialize in negative entity removal.
Awesome. Thank you so much, June, for stopping by the station.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, that's going to be it for tonight's edition. Thank you again, June, for joining me. I want to thank Producer Paul and the Mysterious Radio team. And I am your host, Anthony. Have a great night. And we'll see you next time on Mysterious Radio.
Let's go. He's got it. Step on your gas pad. Come on, is the part. This is the part I hate. Feels like it's a portal. Everybody gets confused by the times. And when are they gonna finish this side of the freeway? It's always being worked on. Does anybody have that problem where they live? Look at that. There's so many cars. So sad.
Okay, so that was my very next question. Like, how did people come at you and did you have that question? How much influence do you believe that these ETs had in the written Where is it snowing, Last night, saw my
free. But once they were free, they were led by the four Salvadans of Thursday night. What do biblical scholars think is free? Well, it depends on where you look. Are you familiar with the Interpreter's Bible?
No.
Okay, well, the Interpreter's Bible is a 12-volume set, written by scholars that study Bible a lot. I own 12 volume set myself. It didn't take me to listen to. I had the 1950s.
How much is the fuel where you
Here's what
live?
it says. The floor of clouds, the floor of fire, this is the line of statement in verse 17 of God says,
At least in the north part
what
of
we mean by mythical language, we mean that Jewish people kind of made it up, right? In other words, it was something that you invented, but you understand that Jewish God was given there no legend. The reason that the scholar says this is the floor of the fire doesn't mean that the meditation is what it is. Right? We've got this thing goes along in the air, it stops, it moves around, and then it keeps going. Eventually, when it gets to Mount Sinai, it comes down on top of the mountain, holds the feet of the angel of God, and receives the Dead Sea, and we don't know anything that was worth it. So, the scholars who look at the Bible and try to describe what the book says, it's in there. It represented their faith, you might say, but it wasn't a real thing. Now, I think that they have a right to say this in history because
It's definitely Monday.
We didn't, the scholar at that time didn't think about UFOs being connected to those cosmic players. But we're far enough along now. The Roswell crash happened in 1927. So this year, right now, is 7 years crash. If you look on Wikipedia, on Facebook, or online, there are a lot of people arguing. So what they could do is type in their search box, they got to find but you down the article way, you will find that there are several places unidentified flight times. Number one, saucer, soy copper, hidden ship. Number two, large triangular craft that are slightly light. Number three, large ship craft, whether it's a village. So there are so many of these going. Might think of it like this, that's white juice, that you have in your kitchen, right? There's so many of these liquor and actual type. Or if you think of cars, like Ford, Chevy, and Chrysler are type. Well, there's so many cylinder type UFOs that you see that they're a category along with the saucer ship. Well, in any case, I don't think that's surprised that the scholars didn't understand that this could have been a UFO. But in my opinion, that's what we had. And so the key thing that happened is the Ford Mountain Fire leads people up to the Red Sea, which doesn't seem like a very good idea because Pharaoh's army was curious. Coming right up behind, and you have to worry that the Jewish people were trapped and killed by the army of Egypt because something would happen. Now, of course, to do those things would happen. The Red Sea parted at just the right time for the Jews to escape from Egypt, and they did. But you're leading the Jews up to the Red Sea on purpose. It seems like you have to get awful lucky to have the Red Sea part at the right time. Unless the Lord about the fire is a vegetation that has
Made it.
power about the party. Then suddenly it isn't much weird, it's all going to head. So in other words, I think that what happened at the Red Sea is all worked out about the mindset being in UFO, and I see these things that can be in is that we just haven't realized that these lots of movies that now are darkness. And they're watching all but now, or I could go ahead and make the whole situation as big as okay, Fred, you good now? Okay, thank you. All right, this is chapter 14 for the book of Exodus. Everybody's home to get out the Bible and follow along. Beginning at verse 19. Then the angel of God who was before the host of Israel moved and went behind Israel,
Sorry.
stood behind them, coming between the host of Egypt and the host of Israel. And there was the clouds and the darkness, and the night passed by one coming near the other all night. So what was happening here is that the pillar of cloud led them up to the Egyptian army was closing. So then the pillar of cloud moved from the front of Israel to the rear, settled down on the ground, and kept the Egyptian army away until it got dark. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. The Lord brought him through back by sun and lived all night to make the sea dry night. The water was divided, and the people of Israel understood it, the sea outside the ground, the water took the wall to them on their right hand and left.
Three people right on the channel too.
All for the important important. And in the morning watch, the Lord in the full cloud of fire went out upon the host of Egypt, and just comfortable with flogging their very hairs so they were heavily. The Egyptians that had fleed before Israel, and the Lord had told them to Egypt. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Send out an angel to see that the water was back on Egypt, and the chariots on the horses." So Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its wonted flow, and the woman feared the Egyptians fled into it. The Lord routed the Egyptians into the sea. The waters returned, covered the chariots, and the horsemen, all the hosts of Israel, and the host of Pharaoh that had followed the sea. Not so much as one of the moon. But the people of Israel walked on the dry ground, through the sea, the waters in the wilderness left. That's up to chapter 14, verse 20, that's the revised version. Now, what I believe happened is that the pillar of cloud and fire uses the potion, whatever it is, to drive the water down. Now, the result was the potion is the open sea bed. That we would push air on into the open. The Jewish people were going to left London, where they said people was the country, left the sea. They said that storm was blowing at them during the night. And I think what happened is the air was pushed down into the channel, and then it was flowing out to the channel towards the sea, so it seemed like an east wind was blowing. I suspect if they'd been on the other shore, on the western shore, or rather the eastern shore, looking west, they would have said a west wind was blowing, because I think probably air was shooting out each open end of the channel of the Red Sea that was caused by the propulsion system of the UFO, the killer cloud, whatever that may be. And I think it's some type of anti-gravitational force. That's what many UFO speculators believe. But in any case, some kind of force caused the Red Sea to part. It wasn't a wind, but it was a wind as a byproduct. Now, once the Jews had gotten to the other side and were high and dry, they thought they had a wonderful year old. They were probably saying prayers and thanks to God for saving them. And then they looked and saw that the Egyptians were using the very same open channel that they'd come through. And the Egyptian chariots were coming after them, and they're going to kill them anyway. So I assume their prayers changed from thanksgiving
It's
to,
cold
hey
outside.
God, are you paying attention?
Is it cold outside where you guys at?
Good.
It's cold here in Utah.
So a very interesting thing happened now.
Hasn't snowed for a minute.
24. And in the morning watch, the Lord in the pillar of fire, the cloud was down upon the
It's
host
kind of
of
weird.
and just pumping the coast through, which is clogging their chariot wheels so they drove heavily. And the Egyptians said, "Let us flee from before Israel, but the Lord fights for them against the Egyptians."
Oh, shit.
Now, at this point, Lord God the fire is hovering directly over the open sea channel, and something happened. The Lord looked down. That's a strange thing to say. The Lord looked down. Of course, they didn't actually see anything happen. When you look at something, nothing really happens. Unless you give somebody a stunning glance, you know? But an invisible force came down from above and did something to the curious view of the Egyptian chariots. And what this something is quite mysterious. The Revised Standard Version has a little asterisk after the word spotted. And what that means is you look at the literally RSC document, they tell you that the Hebrew word, because the Hebrew word does not say that the spirit is spot. And it shouldn't say that, because the whole story says several times that the Jews crossed on flat ground, so there shouldn't be any mud, there shouldn't be a spot in this mud. How did the translators change the word? What you find that the Hebrew word can be translated one of two things. Either the chariot wheels were broken off, or the chariot wheels were bound or locked up. And I'm not sure which way to go with it. What my assumption is that in order for the wheels people to cross, there had to be two walls of every side to hold the walls of water in place. And the energy in the center had to be filtered out, otherwise it would not be flat. I think when the Egyptians came to me, there was no energy in the center, no power to take down so in some way the control side decides to turn on some kind of force, and that's when the Egyptian chariots were hit. Something bad happened with chariot wheels. Either the chariot wheels were broken off by this force, or else if there was tremendously on the chariot wheels. And of course, the chariot wheel is have to help with the made of metal, and the chariot axle can also be made of metal. And they would be tuned in such a way or piled down in such a way so that there would be not much clearance. There might be a little grease on the axle so that they turn easily and that kind of thing. But these would cause the metal in the hub to expand and heat the metal. It would cause the metal in the axle to expand too. And if they both expanded enough, suddenly they would freeze up or lock up and wouldn't be able to move. My suspicion is that it was a heat transfer facility. And it caused the wheels to lock up and heat. And of course, when they didn't drive very well, the wheels didn't turn. And so that caused a lot of confusion among the chariot drivers. The horses were struggling to try to get into control. And the Jewish people standing on the far shore saw all this happen. And they attributed to the Lord's work down, as well as his death. And then of course Moses raised his hand, and then all the power was pulling the water back to God, and the walls of water collapsed, and the Egyptians were drowned. That's my understanding of the part of the sea. The new book that just out, it's called Biblical UFO Revelation. It's available on Amazon. It has part you will see right on the front cover. It shows the UFO headed road to Red Sea and Moses demonstrated with walls of water in the sky, very nice drawing done by a British artist named Peter Elton. But in any case, that's my understanding of how the Red Sea started and why UFOs are related to the Exodus and the freeing of the Jews from slavery in Egypt and to the part of the Red Sea. It's a good starting point. You would ask another question.
Okay, so this is not something that I've ever heard from anyone. Okay, so you believe that these aliens are really angelic aliens that were commanded by God. I want to make that clear for everybody.
Yeah, right, yes. I'm a Christian, and I believe that we have not understood the angel powers in the Bible, and we've not brought ourselves up to date on how they operate. And actually, there's not a lot of explanation in the Bible on exactly where the eagles come from. They come from heaven, wherever that is.
Right.
The Bible doesn't say exactly where. And so that's kind of where I said, well, maybe we should start thinking of space return.
Okay, so, oh goodness, which way I want to go with this. All right, now I have to ask you about Jesus. So, who was he really? Do you think?
Okay. Obviously, we have different gospels to talk about this. Gospel, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And then you've got the Gospel of John, which is somewhat different from the Synoptic. The Gospel of John gives what I see as the logical interpretation of who Jesus is, the best of it. And my favorite verse in John is John chapter 6, verse 38. Jesus is speaking. And Jesus says, for this reason, I came down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. And this is the will of him who sent me, that of all that are given to me, none should be lost, but that I should raise them up on the last day. And to me, this is the gospel. This is what God's purpose for human life is. Namely, that Jesus came to earth and he lived a life of sacrificial love. And basically he says, if anybody is attracted to the kind of person I am, to the kind of God I represent, I will raise him up on the last day. After he dies, he was raised up until Christ is in the heavenly world. So that's kind of my interpretation of Jesus, based on that one verse, those verses of John. Obviously, the rest of the Bible is the Word of God too, so I'm not as limited in that. But if you're asking who Jesus was, I'd say that the being who came from the heavenly world simply came to earth to show us how God loves and how God expects us to love. And then after he's crucified and raised from the dead, he returns to the heavenly world and lives again.
Okay. All right. So you said something very interesting in your book about how he left. Tell us what you think happened during his resurrection, or how he actually ascended.
And how modern physics may relate to heaven, right?
There you go. There you
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me just review the chapters in my book that come kind of towards the end.
Okay.
Chapter 9 deals with conservative thousand views of UFOs in the Bible. And one group thinks that they may be demonic. Another group thinks that they're related to fallen angels with Genesis chapter 6, okay? And so I spent several chapters dealing with those points of view and why I don't agree with them. Then chapter 11 is called Advanced Physics, UFOs, and Biblical Interpretation. And then the final chapter is God Hypothesis. Now in terms of advanced physics,
This is where I say goodbye. That's all cleaned up. Alright. See you later.